What are the most unreliable SUVs that you need to stay away from? That's what we're going to find out. Welcome to Car Club Corner, where we help you, the consumer, master the process of car buying and car ownership. If you're planning on buying an SUV to hold on to for as long as possible, then this video is for you. I'm going to share 10 SUVs that you might want to think twice on about buying and keeping beyond the warranty period. This list is going to consist of both used and brand new SUVs that you want to watch out for. So to find out what are some of the worst SUVs in terms of their reliability, build quality, and cost of repairs, make sure to stick around until the end of this video. And if you enjoy and get value out of this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post 2 videos a week, always straight to the point, valuable car buying advice, designed to help you, the consumer. So let's get this list started with number 10, which is the Nissan Pathfinder. Now, the current generation Pathfinder is actually a pretty solid choice for a 3-row SUV. It's a well-designed SUV that offers a lot of great features, and it does come with a very well-proven and reliable V6 engine. So naturally then, you would think that shopping for a used Pathfinder might be a great way to save some money, but you might want to think again because the previous generation Pathfinder had one major reliability issue that you want to watch out for, and that has to do with the continuously variable transmission, or CVT. I've shared the issues with Nissan CVTs in previous videos, and it's something that you need to watch out for, especially when shopping for a Pathfinder. The older Nissan CVTs, primarily those before 2016, were known for suffering from transmission failure. This could happen at low or high mileage, and sometimes regardless of how the transmission was maintained. And the problem with CVTs is that they usually cannot be rebuilt by a transmission specialist. Parts are generally not available, so you are faced with having to install a brand new transmission at a huge expense. This was a problem with many other Nissan models too, but it's especially common in the older Pathfinders. So if you want to buy a reliable 3-row SUV on the used car market, you're best off looking at something else. And next up on the list, we have number 9, which is the Jeep Wrangler. Now, even though the Wrangler is technically not an SUV, I thought it was worth including on this list because there are a lot of things that you need to be concerned with, especially when shopping for one of these on the used car market. Like many other Jeep models, Wranglers are not known for aging particularly well. They have average reliability at best, and they can be extremely expensive to repair too. Some owners have been very happy with them, while others have had non-stop repair issues at a huge expense. And the other issue is that because Wranglers have such high resale value, you are going to be paying a huge price premium on the used car market in order to get one of these subpar vehicles. So if you just have to have a Jeep Wrangler, the best thing to do, if you can afford it, is just to buy one brand new. At least that way you're going to be protected by a warranty, and you're going to be able to take advantage of the high resale value if you want to sell it down the road. And the same recommendation also holds true for the next SUV on the list, which is number 8, the Subaru ASCENT. The ASCENT is a great example of the concerns that you could have with buying an all-new vehicle with an unproven track record. Introduced for the 2019 model year, the ASCENT experience was common with a lot of brand new vehicles, which is early teething issues. The ASCENT was one of the lowest ranked SUVs by Consumer Reports in their annual reliability study, and this had to do with all kinds of issues, mostly related to the electronics and the transmissions. Now fortunately, Subaru does seem to have improved the ASCENT's reliability over time, so if you just have to have this SUV, the safest thing to do is just to avoid one from the used car market and just buy one brand new. But when it comes to the next SUV on this list, the best thing to do is just to stay away altogether, which is number 7, the Volkswagen Atlas. Volkswagen is one of those brands that seems to have a hit or miss reputation for reliability in North America. While they can be okay during the warranty period, it's beyond the warranty that you need to watch out for, where you could be faced with some very high repair bills. Compared to similar 3-row SUVs like the Honda Pilot and the Toyota Highlander, the Atlas is known for having very high repair bills, which is common with a lot of European brands. And not only that, the Atlas is one of the lowest ranked SUVs in Consumer Reports' annual reliability study, with all kinds of reported problems with the engines, transmissions, and electronics. Bottom line, given its long list of reliability issues, high cost of repairs, and the fact that there are just better options on the used car and new car market, it's just one that's not worth recommending. And the same could also be said of number 6 on the list, which is the Ford Explorer. Much like the Atlas, the Explorer is a 3-row SUV that you just want to stay away from, whether you're shopping for one on the new car or used car market. Ranked as one of the most unreliable SUVs by Consumer Reports in their annual reliability study, owners have complained about all kinds of issues, mostly related to the electronics, but also complaints with the EcoBoost engine and 10-speed automatic transmission too. It's just not a good SUV to buy on the used car market with the likelihood of high repair bills, and it's not a great choice to buy brand new either, thanks to its poor value and very high pricing. So if you want to buy a 3-row crossover SUV, just stay away from the Explorer and buy something else instead. And moving on to number 5 on the list, we have the Audi Q7. Now the Q7 is not an especially bad SUV, especially if you're buying one brand new during the warranty period. It's actually a really nice SUV to lease for 3 to 4 years. It's buying one of these on the used car market where you really need to watch out. Like many other European luxury brands, Audis just don't have a great reputation for long-term reliability in North America. They can become extremely expensive to repair once the warranty expires, with all kinds of issues with the drivetrains and electronics. Which explains why you can often find them for a fraction of the price on the used car market compared to what they cost brand new. Believe me, there's a really good reason for those attractive low prices. So if you want to buy a luxury SUV on the used car market, buy something with a much better reputation for reliability, like an Acura MDX or a Lexus RX instead. The same could also be said of number 4 on the list, which is the BMW X5. Now when it comes to buying one of these brand new, the X5 is actually a really nice SUV. And the latest generation, which uses BMW's B58 turbo inline 6-cylinder engine, has actually proven to be a fairly reliable engine too. But all that peace of mind goes out the window when you're shopping for one of these on the used car market, which doesn't come with the original warranty. BMWs are just generally known for being unreliable and expensive to repair as they age, especially beyond 100,000 miles or 160,000 kilometers. So just be prepared to spend an enormous amount of money on repairs if you plan on buying one of these SUVs on the used car market. And next up at number 3 we have the Volvo XC90. Although there was a time when Volvos were known for making reliable vehicles in North America, that really seemed to go out the window with the current generation XC90, which was introduced back in 2016. Since that time, this SUV has had a pretty poor reputation for reliability, coming near the bottom of the list on Consumer Reports' annual reliability study. And like the BMW and Audi, Volvos are not exactly cheap to repair either, so you could spend a fortune on repair bills if you buy one of these past the warranty period. Again, if you're shopping for a used luxury SUV and don't want to spend a fortune on repairs and maintenance, the safest way to do so is to buy something with a good reliability rating, like the Acura MDX or the Lexus RX. But whatever you do, don't go and buy number 2 on the list, which is the Mercedes GLE. Again, the GLE is one of those SUVs that might be a good option to lease for 3 to 4 years, but you're definitely going to want to think twice about keeping one beyond the warranty period. In 2022, this was ranked as the least reliable SUV on Consumer Reports' annual reliability study. The issues with these SUVs were all over the place, ranging from the engines, transmissions, and especially the electronics. So buying one of these on the used car market without the protection of a warranty is definitely not a great idea. But when it comes to the number 1 SUV on this list, it really doesn't matter whether you're buying it brand new or used, you're more than likely going to encounter reliability issues regardless. And that of course is any Land Rover SUV. Now it might sound extreme to list an entire car brand as the number 1 pick, but it really doesn't matter which Land Rover model you look at. They are all known for having all kinds of quality issues and expensive reliability issues. And again, it really doesn't matter whether you're buying one of these brand new or used. Brand new Land Rovers often come with piles of warranty claims in no time. And on the used car market, you're going to be faced with all kinds of expensive repairs related to the engines, transmissions, drivetrain components, and various electronic issues too. So whatever you do, don't be deceived by the attractive looks, the branding, or the really low attractive prices on the used car market. There's a reason why these SUVs are so cheap, and they're best to stay away from at all costs. Now it's important to mention that not every single owner of one of these SUVs is going to experience a lot of reliability issues. There are a lot of happy owners out there, but these generally tend to be the exception and not the norm. The reality is that if you buy one of these SUVs, whether it's brand new or used, the likelihood of experiencing an issue is generally higher than compared to something else that has a better reputation for reliability. So having said all of that, would you still consider buying one of these SUVs, leasing one brand new for 3 to 4 years, or just buying something else instead? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can also take a look at my other car videos by clicking these links over here. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and if you need any additional car buying advice, recommendations, or help with getting a great deal on your next new car purchase, make sure to check out carhelpcanada.com. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.